You guys, I'm Mikey Microphone, and the microphone is a metaphor for the fact that you have something beautiful to say, but you need to make the arrangements so that you can be heard. Now, in my last video, I mentioned some of the interfaces that you should watch when you look at Apple's announcement, so that you can understand what's possible by thinking of Apple as a company that creates interfaces and does not tell us what to do with them, so that we can start to understand the emergent properties of those interfaces. And we can learn how our workflows can be strengthened and optimized through their mastery. So the interface that I didn't mention in the last video is the Apple TV Siri remote. This is a remote that has basically a small trackpad on it that you can control with your thumb, and you can click it. There's also a handful of buttons and a microphone. So those are the interfaces on the trackpad, on the Siri remote. Now, Apple TV supports video games, and they allow video games to use a controller, similar to like a PlayStation controller. But for the first couple years, they didn't allow games to require that. They wanted the game to be playable with either the Siri remote or the game controller. And the reason why they do things like this is because they want to explore the properties of the interface, and they want people to understand what's possible with each tool, even if it looks like a very small two-dimensional or even one-dimensional control. So similar to the phase when web apps were supported on the phone but native apps were not, it's an exercise in understanding what's possible so that you can really start to pick the best tool for the job. And you can also leverage existing technology and existing intuitions that are already understood by the customer's subconscious mind. So let's continue this discussion. The announcement is a good catalyst for it, but the discussion never needs to end. So please let me know what you think, and if you have any questions, I will be more than happy to continue explaining some of the things that I've observed about Apple that make me think that it is a company worth observing.